I just started the stream, so you ain't gonna be able to tell me until the gameplay starts.
Oh, look at this! Oh fuck no, I'm not playing that.
This nigga still got JJY.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA
This nigga moved all his defensive linemen to fucking
Here it is. It's
linebacker.
unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the
Thought you couldn't do that.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
And his fucking defensive tackles. Because I know this nigga, 299 pounds, ain't no fucking linebacker.
This fielded at the 2.
301 pounds,
ain't the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm not playing it. I'm done. I'm done with it, dog. I'm done with this nigga, son. I'm about to put this nigga on blast. Wow! I'm done. I'm done. Bruh.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I'm not playing.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This nigga is a fucking cheese-ass nigga, son.
Be predictable, but the execution.
So what do you got now? What you see now?
This one, right? They might want to go back to the
This nigga, 24 years old, Banks Hodges, left outside linebacker. 305 pounds.
A loss of a yard.
DeAndre Aubrey, left outside linebacker. Fucking 301 pounds.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
Fucking cheesy, bro.
Finds an opening past the 40.
Fucking cheesy, son.
Hold
and
on.
I'm pretty sure that's how all them and I'm pretty sure that's how he got all them fucking cornerbacks up there, because he was switching them between safety and fucking cornerbacks.
End up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
This is what happened. Fucking piss me off.
On the carry, this is Pierce. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for
Hold on, nigga running on me like this.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a play fake here on first down. A heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Reset.
A run here with Pierce. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Nah,
No
no.
gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
It wasn't no zone, though. What the fuck are you talking about zones?
Like to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, he missed. Fuck yeah.
It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I heard that bitch.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On first down, it's Locke. Flushed out right.
What the fuck, bro? Oh, hey, you looking at this?
J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an
Dog, look at what Jack Doyle just do. Jack Doyle, my fucking tight end.
No, I said, who you playing?
Oh, the Texans.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17
I just want you to watch
down.
this. What'd he do?
Here's Locke.
Lord, that nigga beating the shit out that man.
Devian Clowney in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, so you weren't even looking.
Now Love. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Watson is going to flip one out here to his running back.
I can't believe I just let that shit happen.
But first, he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2.
That's crazy. Nigga, 301 fucking pounds with 88 fucking acceleration.
To throw on second is Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Pierce. And he's in for the score.
Oh, no. Tony, please tell me you're still looking at this. Please tell me you're still looking at this, Tony.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking.
Nope, you ain't looking at it.
Maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little
Son,
bit of athleticism and a whole lot
I tackled the nigga.
That's why the guys
And he got up
get them really nice
and went in the end zone.
right?
If they're smart, they do.
Because you fucking, I can't tell if he hit the ground or not.
Nigga, he was literally on the ground. What you talking about? He was literally on the ground.
Say that clip.
I'm streaming. I can save a clip while I'm streaming. I just did.
That way you can edit that bitch and then go back and look at that bitch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Hilton's first catch, good for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The linebacker have a little more accurate, boy. That's a pick.
I don't know how Jadeveon Clowney just coming off of that end like that.
On 1st down, Locke over the middle, complete.
He's using a wide 9.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the
using
first
a wide
down
9.
completion.
When you see zone defense, and you know you got to drag around as your primary call.
Jadeveon Clowney is too far outside of the fucking. Look how far he is from your fucking what's the name?
Yeah, but watch on normal plays though.
That's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the play.
Like right there, he did. But that one, because the tight ends was going out on the pass, they didn't even chip him or anything. They just fucking let him go straight. Now, if they're going to hop
down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. You're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Love. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete.
Let's see what others are. Oh,
good for six.
cover 6, but it's really cover 3, huh? Okay.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Just because of that fucking, that's a cover 3.
From the 32
it's an
now,
inverted
here's
cover
first
3.
and 10.
But whatever. But because of that name, they get away with using that bitch.
Now a first down throw. Lock.
Oh, wow, dog. Watch this shit.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, another cover 3, huh? But I knew what it was, dog. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first
That's
half.
crazy.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the
Who the
worst thing
fuck
he
is
can
this
do
man?
is what you're saying right
Look at the
now.
record.
Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. On first down, it's Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh,
To his running back.
that's a hit stick. They got a nigga just fall.
9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bro, what the fuck?
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Watson now on second down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Come on, brother, man, a big hitter. You can't, you gotta be shitting me.
Pick up there as that extends this drive. Watson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now
Man to man and nobody on that shit. That's just on it. Man, get out of here. I ain't even blitzing.
Stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Come on.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Take the goddamn Cincinnati voice off your screen.
Take my voice off the stream? Hold on. Party settings. It say do not allow.
You gotta go to your stream. Your stream is
maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Oh, that shit got to wait.
To throw on second down. Watson being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in
So
this.
go to my stream, broadcast settings, advanced, audio sharing.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
This is fielded at the goal line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
53.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Randall Cobb, 78 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Come back.
Now Watson to throw on 2nd down. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Come back.
Hey. On first down, Watson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Watson on third down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Hassan Ridgeway busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Throwing on third down, Watson dancing to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing is Luck. And that's incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Luck now to throw. And this is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Luck now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Hansen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And they'll go on the ground. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hurry, hurry!
Now it's Luck. A quick hitter complete. It's Hansen. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Go ahead. Gun.
Back to throw. Love. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jadeveon Clowney in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Luck. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. It has not been his. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here's Watson, looking to throw on second down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it here with Pierce. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
faking the give. Now Watson. And his throw is incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. To throw is Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Watson steps away to his left. Nice move at the 40. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third down. That's Pierce, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll be marked inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. They go again with Pierce. He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Clement. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll run again with Clement. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Watson hands this to Foreman. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run. This is Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the Colts getting ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Luck now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit?
Now a hit and lock. Lost the football. It's out, and the Texans scoop it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective,